Thank you. Thank you all very much. That was just a little piece I put together back in '92 when I was running with the Bulls in Pamplona. The name of that song is What You Didn't Know About Me. And there's a lot of things that you don't know about me. The fact that I'm a classically trained musician being one of them. And it's also one of the reasons why, quite frankly, I've got such a problem with Jeff Jarrett. You see, as a classically trained musician who honed my craft on this guitar till my fingers bled, like a lot of other musicians, I quite honestly take offense to the fact that Jeff Jarrett uses his guitar as nothing more than a silly prop or a gimmick. But hey, I could be wrong. You know, maybe Jeff can actually play the guitar. I don't know. I don't think so. So I thought, you know, let's give him a shot. Let's have a little bit of Jeff Jarrett unplugged, if you will. Jeff Jarrett, come on out. Let's show us whether or not you can play this guitar or if it's just a silly prop. Come on, Jeff. Really, Jeff, come on out, man. You can do it. Hell, if I can do it, you can do it. Give it up for Jeff Jarrett. Come on, everybody. Come on, Jeff.
Last night at Destination
X, bend a string or two.
Eric Bischoff promised Hulk Hogan he would resolve the issues between himself, Jeff Jarrett, and Mick Foley.
Well, it's well established that Eric Bischoff has been trying to get Mick.
Come on, Jeff, it's okay, really.
And Jeff Jarrett to break.
It's just fine.
Last week, Foley shaved Bischoff's head. Jarrett, in his role as referee, helped Hernandez fight off Beer Money Incorporated. And now it looks like the TNA founder, Jeff Jarrett, well, has to face the music.
To you, Jeff. I wasn't sure you'd have the guts to come out here and take me up on a challenge like this. So, but let's hear it. I mean, want to play a little for us? I mean, these fans would love to hear you play. What about it? You want to hear Jeff Jarrett play the guitar? Come on, let's give it up. What's the matter, Jeff? Got a little stage fright? Huh? I didn't think so, Jeff. I didn't think you had the guts. I didn't think you could come out here and actually prove that you could do anything, Jeff. Oh, I can see it in your eyes, Jeff. Get a little angry? Come on, Jeff. If you can't play the guitar, sure as hell you can't dance. Why don't you sing us a tune? Come on, Jeff. Sing a little bit.
Bischoff, if you think you're going to humiliate me, you got another thing coming.
I didn't think so, Jeff. You just don't have the stones, do you? As bad as you want to knock me out, you just don't have the guts, do you, Jeff? You just can't get the job done, can you, Jeff? Don't turn your back on me. Come on, Jeff. Come on, I dare you. I double dog dare you. Jeff Jarrett didn't have the guts. I knew he couldn't do it. So the best thing that Jeff Jarrett could do right now is go home, tell his darling little girls that he just didn't have the stones to come out here and do what he should have done as a man. That's why he's no longer running this company. That's why I'm running this company. That's why I'm standing here in this ring and not Jeff Jarrett. You want to hear me play another tune? Is that what you want? Little Indicata Vita, maybe?
Oh, boy!
All right, let's do it.
Oh, my God!
Eric Bischoff just kept egging on Jeff Jarrett. For months, he put Jarrett through a gut check, trying to break him down, and Jarrett finally snapped tonight, just like Mick Foley did last week.
Let's take a look at this. Jeff Jarrett just, good God, blasting the top of Eric Bischoff's new do. Look at that. Oh, my God. The guitar just like disintegrated.
Guess we found out Jeff Jarrett did have the guts. He did have the stones.
Eric's knocked out cold.
Hey, Jeff, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Well done. Do you have any idea how good that felt? Jeff, as a matter of fact, I think I do.
Oh, that was nice.
Nice, man. Home run, home run, home run. Long ball.
What is Eric Bischoff going to react? What's that reaction going to be to Jeff Jarrett crashing that guitar over his head? We'll find out tonight on Impact. And we're back live on Impact. This is what went down just moments ago, Taz.
Well, months and months of frustration just built up inside Jeff Jarrett. You got to assume Jeff has been dying to do that to Bischoff. And good Lord, Bischoff got blasted.
Jarrett, you have crossed the line. You and Mick Foley both have crossed my line. I can fire one of you, both of you, for nothing more than the cost of a FedEx. But I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. Now I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to make it fun for me. So here's what we're going to do. You want to play games in my ring? Well, tonight, Jeff Jarrett, Mick Foley, you two are going to face each other in the center of this ring. And I don't give a damn who wins or who loses, because whoever loses is fired from TNA, and the winner is gonna be my bitch.
Fired.
Yeah, it's kind of a short-lived celebration, huh, Jeff? Fun day.
Damn, man.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
No. It was both our faults, Jeff. Listen. I knew what was at stake when I shaved Bischoff's head, and you knew what was at stake when you nearly took his head clean off with that guitar. The truth is, both of us got caught up in the moment of time. It's become clear to me, Jeff, this is a fight that neither one of us can win.
You know, prior to the January 4 takeover, With Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff, Jeff Jarrett, Mick Foley, they were the decision makers here in TNA. Jarrett is the TNA founder. Foley is the executive shareholder. And Taz, tonight, one of those two individuals that built this TNA organization, they're going to lose their livelihoods.
Unbelievable. I mean, look, Eric Bischoff is notorious for firing people via FedEx. Not this time.
Bischoff could have taken the easy way out,
Yeah.
but that's not Eric.
Well, someone's getting fired tonight live right here on Spike. I can't believe it.
Who's it going to be, Jarrett or Foley?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is an 8-knockout tag team contest scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing team number 1. First, the TNA Knockout Tag Team Champions, Velvet Sky, Madison Rayne, and Lacey Von Erich. They are the Beautiful People.
Well, it was 2 weeks ago tonight. Beautiful People finally did it. They won tag team gold here in TNA. They captured the Knockouts titles.
Well, it's always a beautiful thing seeing the Beautiful People and their beautiful entrance, by the way.
Of course, the difference is, Taz, between the Beautiful People, their former leader, Angelina Love, far from resolved. Last week, Angelina thought she was going to get one of the three in a match before they swerved her when they made Daphne an honorary member of the BPs.
Yeah, caught everybody by surprise, especially Angelina, but hey, that's how the Beautiful People roll. They're sneaky, kind of swervy, as you said. They're pretty hot.
Their tag team partner from Civil, Texas, the
So great to have you with us. This live broadcast you're watching, the only time you can see Impact this week on Spike TV. Daphne makes her way down to the ring. This is from last night at Destination X.
Yeah, well, Tara successfully defended her knockout title last night in a very physical match. But look at this. Daphne stole Tara's pet tarantula named Poison. I thought it was going to be a little midnight snack to Daphne, but seems like Poison is still in control, in possession, I should say, of Zombie Hot herself, Daphne.
Well, from honorary member last week to tag team partner tonight, Daphne joins the Beautiful People. And well, you see the reaction of the Beautiful People toward their partner?
Yeah, I don't know if the Beautiful People is afraid of Poison or Daphne, but
well, she better be afraid of the TNA Knockout Champion, because Tara, not even waiting for her entrance, is headed to the ring to confront Daphne.
Daphne's threatening to stomp on Poison. Talk about stomping. It's a beatdown right now on Tara.
It's a 4-on-1 beatdown. Beautiful People holding on to the Knockout Champion. Daphne driving those right hands to the head, and here come the tag team partners, Taylor Wilde and Sarita.
And that's Angelina Love right there.
Angelina Love as well hit the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. When we return to Impact, more of this wild knockout tag team matchup. And we are back live on Impact. Pin attempt here. Angelina Love gets a near fall, gets a 2 count only. 8 knockout tag to kick things off. Beautiful People and Daphne versus Tara, Angelina Love, Taylor Wilde, and Sarita.
Well, for a good portion of our commercial break, Beautiful People and Daphne were in control of Angelina. Angelina was able to come back, and now here we go. We got Taylor. Oh! Atomic drop right on Madison. Oh! Right in the derriere.
Tag is in to Velvet Sky, the Beautiful People. Quick spinning neck breaker. Taylor cut the legs hooked, and Taylor gets 2.
Oh, good toughness right there by Velvet, able to kick out. Here comes Sarita. Sarita's tagged in here now. Sarita's got that luchador style. Unique style of her.
Velvet Sky quickly turns it around on Sarita. Wow, what a wild way to kick off Impact. Jeff Jarrett smashing the guitar over the head of Eric Bischoff, and Bischoff making the match for tonight. Jeff Jarrett, Mick Foley, one-on-one against each other, where the loser is going to get fired, losing his livelihood. Sarita with the drop kick.
That is a massive stipulation. But right now, Sarita, oh, nice back trip there on Madison. And here comes the knockout champion, Tara. Oh.
Slingshot in with the leg drop that was right on the money.
She's got it. Oh, that's got to hurt like hell, that slingshot leg drop with that massive knee brace on Tara. Right across your throat. Watch your back. Oh, I believe Tara realizes she was right near Daphne.
Cheap shot from outside. Daphne takes down Tara, the knockout champion, and now it's
Oh, they almost pulled her apart.
triple team on the champ. Madison Rayne tries to go for the quick pin, but not able to put Tara away.
This relentless beatdown by the beautiful people here. And now with Daphne. Oh, now what? That's poison. Not the girl, the thing in the cage.
Daphne brings the tarantula that she stole last night of Destination X away from Tara. In, puts it right in her face.
Well, that might have inspired and motivated Tara. Velvet was tagged in. I don't think Tara realized it. What a stomping beatdown by Velvet. Oh!
Knockout champ. Going to try and fight her way back. Oh, quickly, Madison Rayne comes in and cuts her off. I want to remind you, check out a special UFC Unleashed. Never before seen fights. Brendan Shaw versus Chase Gormley. Clay Guida versus Shannon Gogarty. It's this Wednesday, 9 Eastern and Pacific. It's right before a new episode of UFC Primetime.
Oh, it's breaking down right here in Orlando, baby. The Impact Zone. There's hot chicks all over the place. Now it's Angelina and Daphne. Oh! Face first goes Daphne.
Angelina challenging the beautiful people to come in, but from behind, it's Velvet Sky who dropped her, spiked her with the DDT.
Now might not be the time to strike a pose. You got the opportunity to maybe finish the deal on Angelina. Oh, nice duck under into a Northern Lights suplex, a version of it.
Bridging suplex attempt. Beautiful people. Madison Rayne in to cut it off. Taz, I'm told, Hulk Hogan, a major announcement that's coming up next tonight right here live on Impact. I think it's concerning our lockdown pay-per-view in St. Louis next month. Here comes Serena in. Watch the double under. Oh, powerbomb.
That was sweet. Even referee O'Heather went down.
Lacey Von Erich sneaks in and powers Serena down with the chokeslam.
Lacey's got some height too, and Lacey's dancing around like she's 5 years old. Watch out. The knockout champ's got you.
Tara's got her up, gonna go for the widow's peak.
She's got it. Oh my God. Just contorting the spine and neck of Lacey, and now Tara, go get your little crazy pet tarantula. Daphne stopping Tara. Look at this oath.
Here are your winners, the beautiful people, and Daphne!
Daphne hits the lobotomy neck breaker and gets the 3 count and gets the pin on the knockout champ Tara. Now she's got Tara's tarantula poison and she's dangling it right above her head and face.
Well, I don't think Tara at the moment even knows where she is, but it looks like Daphne trying to humiliate her here, saying, I got your little tarantula. Well, physical match by these knockouts, though.
Daphne victorious for her team, and the TNA knockout champ is down. And well, check this out. Outside the Impact Zone, that's the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Styles.
Well, yeah, he, for those that don't know, last night at Destination X, got put through the ring
Get me down from
by
here.
Abyss.
Cool down. Now. Hurry up.
Nature Boy Ric Flair still in a wheelchair. We saw that go down last week on Impact when Abyss put him directly through the entrance ramp.
Party's over, AJ. Chelsea, come here.
Even in a wheelchair, Ric Flair still styling and profiling.
Wait up. Come on. Where's Chelsea?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's still to come tonight live on Impact. It's Jeff Jarrett versus Mick Foley. Yes, where the loser is going to be fired.
Also, the immortal Hulk Hogan with a huge announcement regarding our April pay-per-view, Lockdown. Don't miss it, because that's coming up next. The Hulkster, baby!
I got the championship
No, things
belt.
didn't go AJ Styles or Ric Flair's way at Destination X, but the phenomenal one and the Nature Boy, yeah, they still have possession of the world title.
And don't forget, don't go anywhere. Hulk Hogan with a major announcement for Lockdown, and that is next.
Okay, champ.
Live from Orlando, Florida. You want madness in March? Well, you've come to the right place. The X Division takes center stage. It's the return of the high-wire spectacle, Ultimate X.
Motor City Machine Guns get a hold of the Big Red X. They are now the #1 contenders for the TNA Tag Team titles.
I've never seen a wrestler in this business with the momentum that you have. The power of the Abyssomaniacs, brother, is like nothing I've ever seen, because you've got the power of all those Abyssomaniacs in that ring, brother.
AJ's going to throw everything at the monster, and judging by the look on Abyss's face, he's saying, bring it, AJ, because I'm ready for you.
That gold around your finger is going to lead to the gold around your waist.
Yes, sir.
Flair just blinded referee Andrew Thomas. What are you spraying in his eyes? Oh, yeah, it's Hulk Hogan, and it's Earl Hebner coming out as the referee. What a chokeslam that was!
AJ went through the ring.
Referee Earl Hebner just had to throw this match out. What the hell else could he do, Taz?
Well, there's nothing he could do.
Abyss may not have won the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, but God, after what he did to AJ Styles, Abyss definitely still the monster of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Impact Zone, the Monster Abyss and the Immortal Hulk Hogan!
You just witnessed it last night, our Destination X pay-per-view. Abyss did everything but win the TNA World Heavyweight Championship from AJ Styles.
And what a sight it was to witness it live last night, to see our champion AJ Styles get driven through the ring by the Monster Abyss. The ring, the Hall of Fame ring of Hulk Hogan, it's just in the head of Abyss. The confidence this man now has, it's just like he's unstoppable, Mike.
I know the Pope D'Angelo De Niro. He won the 8-card stud tournament at Against All Odds. He's next in line for a shot at AJ Styles in the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. But boy, does Abyss ever deserve a rematch.
Yeah, you think?
Well, you know something, big brother? It sounds like you and your Abyssomaniacs got this TNA on fire, brother. You know, but I'm going to cut to the chase. It got real personal out here with me and Ric Flair. And you know, Easy Eric, I got to give him his due. He was right. Much respect to all those TNA fans. But you know something? I want you guys to listen and listen real close. Eazy-E Eric Bischoff hit the nail on the head when we had the talk, and he said Flair knew each and every button to push on your back, Hogan, because he had you singing to his tune. Well, you know something? Eric Bischoff Bischoff was exactly right. Because when we were laying out here, Big Brother, and we were laying in each other's blood, it was strictly personal. And I think the way things went down tonight, Eric Bischoff is starting to learn a little bit that this personal thing really doesn't work out. So it all stops here. I vow to all the TNA fans and to my boss, Dixie Carter, that I'm going to get this company back on track, and it's going to be only business. And it starts being only business at lockdown, big man. Because at lockdown, with you as the team captain, brother, of Team Hogan, we're going to go head-to-head with Team Flair. So at lockdown, it's strictly business. Team Hogan versus Team Flair. And big man, with you as my team captain, it's going to be Flair's last hurrah. Tell him, big dog.
AJ, Flair, I really hope you two decided to stay back at the hotel tonight and crash. Because it's a lot healthier than showing up here and crashing through whichever part of the impact zone that I see fit. You know, Hulk, thanks to this, I can't begin to explain to you the feeling of power and energy that was rushing through my body last night when I picked up AJ Styles high above my head and I choke slammed him right through the middle of this ring. It was then that I realized I'm not just Abyss, but I'm the 6'8", 350+ pound pissed off monster Abyss. No, I didn't win the title last night, but what I won was my respect. You're right, Hulkster. It is a new day here in TNA, and at lockdown, I'm gonna take care of business for you, Hulkster. In that lethal lockdown match, I'm coming to get you. And when I do, you're not gonna need any more wheelchairs or crutches or bandages. What you're gonna need is a mortician. So what you gonna do when Abyssamania runs fatal on you?
Yes, this live broadcast you are watching, the only time you can see Impact this week on Spike TV. And yes, that, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's our TNA World Heavyweight Champion and his advisor.
Hey, Abyss! Did I hear you say, shut down that damn music? Did I hear you say the word pissed off? These are pissed off eyes. And Hogan, at lockdown, in case you don't know it, St. Louis is in the middle of a part of the universe called Flair Country. And I am a cage match specialist. And Abyss, you've tried to kill me and AJ. Can't do it. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because we are not mortals. We are wrestling gods.
Yeah, that's right. I had you beat last night, Abyss. I had you beat until you came down, Hogan, and screwed it all up. And what did you do out of desperation, Abyss? You tried to cripple me. You tried to kill me when you put me through that ring, you idiot.
Hogan, one last stop. One last stop. Hey, listen to me. Look in his eyes. To assure victory for Team Flair, the team captain is Sting.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
The shocking announcement from the Nature Boy Ric Flair, accompanied by a complete blackout of the Impact Zone.
Got a funny feeling we're about to maybe see the Icon Sting, or is this a little teaser? What the? Oh!
What just went on here? Flair makes the announcement that Sting is going to be the team captain of Lethal Lockdown.
Hogan's cuff.
Hogan's double cuff. Sting looking on from the corner with the baseball bat. AJ takes the crutch and crashes it over Abyss.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Hogan trapped here right now. And he's relegated to witness what I think going to be the dismantling of Abyss. Wow. Look at AJ here.
Yeah, the quick recovery from the world champion as Sting looks on approvingly.
Well, here comes the Pope.
D'Angelo De Niro, winner of the In-Card Stud Tournament.
The #1 contender.
Gonna get AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight title in Lockdown. Oh, and now Hulk's on fire.
Big boot by the Hulkster.
Even though he's cuffed in the corner.
I think this thing backfired a bit on the champ. Oh!
The Pope's got the key, and he's gonna unlock the cuffs.
And Flair's in that wheelchair, can't get up to help AJ at all. Talk about a backfire here for Flair and AJ.
Hogan's been freed by the Pope. That's the team captain Abyss for Team Hogan at Lethal Lockdown after Flair names Sting as the captain for Team Flair. And what Flair's trying to get the hell out of here.
Well, Chelsea left him. Push him out of here, Chelsea.
Don't like your chances, Rick. Hogan pursue. Well, this could speed up the process.
Oh my God, Flair's begging for his life.
Oh my! Look at that clothesline by Abyss! He just clotheslined Flair right out of the wheelchair!
Almost in the exact same spot where Abyss chokeslammed the Nature Boy through the ramp here. Wow.
Hogan, Abyss, they get the last word!
Hey guys, you're here. Great. Can you give us any clue as to what you're doing tonight?
You know, we're here to have fun, but unfortunately, it's going to be at someone else's expense. And I have a new shirt to rock also.
That's awesome.
Pretty bad. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Chris, do you have me?
Well, Bam Bam. Hello.
Well, Jeff Hardy, RVD, Shannon Moore has arrived here at Impact, but up next, the big man Tomko, he gets a shot at championship gold. Yes, the TNA Global Heavyweight title is on the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is for the TNA Global Championship. Scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing from Cardiff, Wales, the TNA Global Champion,
Well, momentum on the side of this powerhouse from Wales. The global champion, Big Rob Terry, coming off a very impressive impressive title defense last night at Destination X.
Well, how important of a victory was it for Big Rob on his former British Invasion mate, Magnus?
Oh, not as big as that clothesline right there that just dicked Tomko. Just received word, Eric Bischoff has named, listen to this, Taz, Beer Money as special referees for Mick Foley versus Jeff Jarrett tonight here on Impact, where the loser of that match is getting fired from TNA.
Oh my God, that's huge. Talk about Bischoff stacking the deck against both Foley and Jarrett. And the Cro-Magnon man himself, Big Rob, looking impressive as always.
Powerful front slam. Takes down Tomko, who turns right into the spin kick. How about that agility?
Awesome athleticism by a man as thick and strong and stout as Big Rob. Look at this.
Simply overpowers Tomko. That's impressive in its own. And then he gets the 3 count to retain the global championship.
Still TNA Global Champion,
Hey, that was impressive right there, Tomko. He's not a little man, he's not a slouch. That was pretty tight right there.
Standing in victory, keeping the global heavyweight championship, Big Rob Terry.
It'll be tough to take that man down, I'm telling you straight up.
You know, Taz, before the Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff regime took charge here in TNA, Jeff Jarrett, Mick Foley, they were the ones calling the shots.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Look, Eric Bischoff has been trying to clean up Mick Foley. But you know what? The tables got turned a little bit on Mr. Bischoff, and it was Eric who got a little bit taken off the sides. First, Mr. Sanko made the appearance last week, and then no haircut, but a little shave right there. A little off the top, a little off the sides. Humiliating Eric Bischoff was Mick Foley.
Yes, that was last week, and then, as we saw earlier tonight, Jeff Jarrett finally snapped under Bischoff's pressure. You see, smashing the guitar over his head. Well, what's at stake tonight for Jeff Jarrett? And there you see Mick Foley. Quite simply, their TNA careers, because one of them is losing their jobs.
Well, let's face it, Mick Foley and Jeff Jarrett, they don't want to have to face each other here tonight. They don't want to have to do it. There are drastic stakes here. One of these men will lose their job here tonight live.
Reflective moment for the TNA founder, Jeff Jarrett. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's up next on this live Impact. It's Jeff Jarrett versus Mick Foley. Beer Money Incorporated special referees. The loser gets fired from TNA. There they are. Eric Bischoff has appointed Beer Money Incorporated as dual special guest referees.
Well, it's Jarrett versus Foley. Loser will be fired tonight. It's no disqualification, and it is next.
You know, he's a 20-plus year friend. And for us to have worked hand in hand, side by side, it was really a dream come true.
On behalf of everybody at TNA Wrestling, we are so thrilled to have you join our company.
I made myself a promise. I would never work for Eric Bischoff again.
You've got no power. You've got no control. You've got nothing but one choice. And that's to get in line with everybody else. Put your boots on and fight for your job.
You're the only guy who can put the kibosh on this whole Hulk Hogan thing. You go into that impact zone with your head held high. Start anew.
Let's do this.
Everybody has got to earn their position in this company.
Jeff, it's going to be a long, hard climb to the top of my mountain.
I think in Eric's mind, Jeff Jarrett starts on that bottom rung. He's got to prove himself, and I think Eric is looking at this as a real gut check.
I just hope I delivered for you.
Nah, don't think so. And quite frankly, Jeff, I don't know if you're really ready.
Mick Foley, we've been trying week after week after week to make something out of you.
I think Mick Foley sympathizes with Jeff Jarrett because Mick's in sort of a similar situation when it comes to Eric Bischoff. Oh, the low blow from behind. Before Bischoff and Hogan came to TNA, Jarrett the founder, Mick Foley the executive shareholder. Look at him now.
Foley, get your big ass down here, put it in the chair, let's clean you up once and
for all.
Once and for all. Once and for all. Once and for all.
Whoa. I think Mick Foley's having second thoughts. Bischoff wanted to take away the Hardcore Legends image and his trademark looks, and Eric ends up getting his head shaved. Well, ladies and gentlemen, certainly a somber mood backstage here tonight. Jeff Jarrett, Mick Foley, in just a matter of moments, the two of you will be waging war inside the TNA ring. And certainly this war of attrition between the two of you and Eric Bischoff tonight will see its first casualty. The two of you face now with the fact that you have to go one-on-one with the loser of this matchup tonight being fired from TNA.
You know, JB, over the last several months, I've talked a time or two about walking away from TNA. But if that's going to happen, I will do it on my own accord, not because Eric Bischoff makes me go. The fact is, over the last several weeks, while I was being put in a suit, taking little etiquette lessons, kissing Bischoff's butt, I was thinking about ways, JB, that I could force Bischoff out of TNA, and that's the thought that has kept me going.
Talking about the thought that keeps you going, it's still in my head, Mick. It's still in my head. We're both men. We both have pride, but part of that pride is TNA pride. We both deserve to be here, and we both deserve to stay here.
You know, Jeff, I don't want to be in my head that I'm the guy who forced out the founder of TNA. But we owe it to ourselves, and we owe it to each other to go out there tonight and show the TNA fans exactly how much this company means to us. The only way we do that is by winning. I'll see you out there.
You know, Mick, I was on the outs around here for a few months. And you, above everybody, instilled in me. You put the passion back in me. So not only do I owe it to our fans, to my family, but Mick, I owe it to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your special referees for this match. Cowboy James Storm and Robert Roode, Beer Money Incorporated.
Well, in recent weeks here on Impact, Storm and Roode, Beer Money Incorporated, they've been sort of the go-to guys for Eric Bischoff.
Hey, listen, I don't blame Beer Money, to be honest with you. If they could curry favor with Eric Bischoff, more power to him. There's nothing wrong with that in my book. I mean, I think Jarrett looks at Beer Money as kind of ungrateful for all opportunities over the years here at TNA that Jarrett has given to Beer Money.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a no disqualification match where the loser of the fall is fired from TNA. Introducing first from Long Island, New York, the Hardcore Legend, Mick Foley.
You can see Foley's face, Mike, when he initially came out, before his name was actually said. And you can read his face right there. I mean, he doesn't want to do this, but he knows he has to. And Jeff knows he has to. They got to go 100%. Their jobs are on the line here. Their careers are on the line.
Loser to be fired from TNA. No disqualification matchup. There's the former TNA executive shareholder.
His opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, Jeff Jarrett.
And the TNA founder makes his way into the Impact Zone without his entrance music. Jeff looks over here to the broadcast table to us.
You have a long relationship for many years here, Mike, with Jeff Jarrett, so What's
Yeah,
going
working
for
on
you?
8 years.
That's what I'm saying. This has got to be, tough on you too, I would assume, if Jarrett were to go down here and lose this match.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for one of the most unique matches ever in TNA. This is your one and only chance, this live broadcast you're watching. The only time you can see Impact this week on Spike TV, and it's about to go down. Mick Foley, Jeff Jarrett, no disqualification. Beer Money Incorporated, the special guest referees.
And, look,
and most importantly, Taz, the loser gets fired.
And it's a no disqualification match, so really, I think Eric Bischoff is I hate to say it, but it's a very clever move by him. It's divide and conquer, basically, and putting both these men behind the 8 ball by having the officials be a team like Beer Money.
So interesting to hear Mick Foley and Jeff Jarrett talk about TNA pride, what it means to both of them.
Well, respect for each other, obviously, and a friendship.
And like Foley said, they owe it to each other to go out there and have this matchup because of what TNA means to them.
Gotta really be careful here if you're one of these men. You cannot make a mistake. Both of these athletes, well-accomplished, seasoned veterans, worldwide recognized international superstars. Both these guys, you make a mistake on one, you're gonna get caught. Lose this match, you're gone.
You've got to find it interesting that not only will the loser of this match pay by getting fired, but the winner, the guy who gets to stay here in TNA, still has to deal with Eric Bischoff.
Well, our live audience here, our fans, kind of divided. Half one Foley, half one Jarrett. Oof. Size advantage. Size advantage goes to Foley. Quickness towards Jarrett.
Hardcore legend put that shoulder into the TNA founder. You see that close-up look, the reaction on the face of Jeff Jarrett.
Well, you saw Mick go for on a shoulder block, a cover. If he can get the proverbial quick one, go for it.
Jarrett maintains control. Foley shoots him off out of the side headlock and then drops him off the elbow. Mick for the quick cover and barely gets the 2 count.
Well, I like Foley's strategy. Frequent covers. Try to get that win quick. I would have to say the endurance is also on the side of Jeff Jarrett, being that Mick Foley's carrying more weight than Jeff. Oh, nice sunset flip. Look at this.
Roll through attempt by Jarrett. Foley shoulders down, but referee James Storm of Beer Money Incorporated says only 2.
Foley maybe going for a backslide?
That's what it is. Don't see that often from the hardcore legend, do you?
Hey, you got to pull out all the stops when your career is on the line. And what a right hand by Foley while Jarrett was trying to get to a vertical base. Boom, another one.
Second that Jarrett tries to get back up to his feet. Foley just decked him with that big right hand.
Starting to see that violent side of Mick Foley. And no one could bring the intensity and violence like Foley.
Vicious, lethal, clubbing blow to the back by Foley. Brings the TNA founder out to the middle of the ring. Going to go for that double arm DDT, but Jarrett's got an answer. He's going to go for the stroke, but no, that's countered by Foley.
Oh, look at
What's Rude doing outside?
Robert Roode, what? Well, I guess we can't be too surprised, right? I mean, I was about to say that Beer Money kind of called this thing down the middle, but oh, Robert Roode got a little shady there.
Foley decks Jarrett from behind, puts the boots to the TNA founder and drives him out to the floor.
And look, Mick Foley, Jeff Jarrett, I kind of agree with Eric Bischoff. They did cross the line with him. Look, Eric Bischoff has kind of been putting both these men through hell for months here in TNA. And I guess Foley and Jarrett had enough. Foley shaving Eric Bischoff's head. And, oh,
wait a minute. Eric Bischoff, the man who made this match, coming out. He's headed to the broadcast table. We've got to take a break. Come on back on Impact. And we are back live on Impact. It's Jeff Jarrett versus Mick Foley. No disqualification. The loser gets fired. We're joined at the broadcast table by the man who made this match, Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, I'd like to say it's great to be here, but quite frankly, I just want this thing to be over with. I want to find out which one of these two clowns is fired, and the other one, like I said, I'm going to make them miserable as hell.
Your head has got to be killing you, man.
My head is just, it feels like it's about to come off.
Jarrett has Foley. Oh, and he's able to take Foley up and over, and he crashes down with the suplex on the entrance ring.
No, Eric, I got to ask you, if you had your choice, who do you want to win this match?
I don't give a damn. As long as one of them is gone and the other one is a victim, I could care less, really.
Yeah, I find it interesting. Not only does the loser pay by getting fired, but the winner still has to deal with you, Eric.
You know what? I'm sick and tired of both of these guys. To be honest with you, I've got a long history with both of them, and like I said...
Cover! Wait, almost got him! Oh! We're just seconds away from Foley being fired here at TNA.
Beer Money Incorporated, special guest referees. They've all of a sudden become your go-to guys.
They are my go-to guys, and I'll tell you, of all the talent that I've got...
Quick pin here. Jarrett's got Foley down. No, that was close.
Oh, too close.
You were saying about Beer Money.
Nah, Beer Money, man. They're my go-to guys. They get it done. There's certain people you can depend on in your life, and there's certain people you can't. And clearly, Beer Money is the type of guy that, there we go.
Jarrett's got him again. No disqualification match, and Jarrett using the ropes for extra leverage.
Oh, it's a smart veteran maneuver right there by Jarrett.
Well, both of these guys got a lot of mileage on them. There's no doubt about it. They're both veterans, but like I said, this TNA is not big enough for both of them.
Well, you know, Eric, look, I know Mick and Jarrett both crossed the line with you, but do you really think having these two men, one of these two men being fired tonight, is the proper way to resolve your differences with them?
Can't think of a better way.
Another pin attempt. Could this be it? Oh, on the verge of victory once again, but the TNA founder, Jeff Jarrett, only able to get two on Foley.
And look at it this way. Since, you know, I really care about the fans. You know, it's easy for me just to send them a FedEx and fire both of them, but I say to myself, you know, 1995 and the fans get a hell of a match, so hey, everybody wins. Well, almost everybody.
Yeah, good point.
No disqualification rules as Eric Bischoff laid down earlier. Jarrett tries to use the steel chair instead. Foley able to block it, stop it, and connect with that double arm DDT.
Jarrett might be toast. He might be done. Foley's topping him.
Foley on top. Gets two. Oh, no. Jarrett extended the leg and got his foot on the rope.
Well, that was good ring awareness. Good ring awareness.
Easy for you to say.
Exactly. By Jeff Jarrett.
Foley goes to the trademark sock. He's got Mr. Socko.
Well, you know what that felt like, unfortunately, right, Eric?
Yeah, I can still taste that damn sock.
It had a reek.
We saw Foley employ the mandible claw last week on Eric Bischoff before shaving his head, and there it is. Mandible claw, the paralyzing move applied to Jeff Jarrett.
This might be the beginning of the end of the founder of TNA. Look at Robert Roode just...
taking control like a good referee should. That's what he's doing.
Oh, look at this. How innovative is this by Foley?
And Foley drops down, applying almost a variation here, Taz, of like a Cobra clutch in addition to that mandible claw.
Well, pulling out all the stops as Foley. I think Jarrett's going to be done here.
Boy, it's so tough to think that Jeff Jarrett, who spent over 7 years getting TNA to this position.
Shut up with that Jeff Jarrett getting TNA to this position. I'm sick of hearing about it. TNA started January 4th. That's when TNA started.
Well, watch out!
Foley came charging at Jarrett with the chair. Jarrett gonna go for the stroke. Face first goes Foley into the steel off the stroke. Far leg hook. Referee counts 2. 1, 3.
Here's your winner,
Foley's gone?
You're out of here, Mick Foley. And he can't even complain about every Bischoff fired me with the FedEx. He just got his butt kicked, plain and simple.
Wow. Think of what we've just witnessed here, Taz. The hardcore legend, man who was executive shareholder here at TNA, Mick Foley.
This is just awesome.
Jarrett almost looks disappointed it had to go down like that.
Jarrett's distraught. You can see his reaction. The body language tells the entire story.
If I was Jarrett, I'd be thinking better him than me, but they got a tight bond, you know. They used to have a timeout. You see now, Mick can go around and tell everybody that Jeff Jarrett cost him his job. We'll be reading about that for years to come.
And Eric, I'm sure at the same time, what's going through Jeff's mind here is that even though he was victorious, and even though Mick Foley is forced to leave TNA, he still has to deal with you.
You saw Mick consoling Jeff, but, well, I guess, don't cross Eric Bischoff, right, Mr. Bischoff?
Hey, I'll tell you what, by the time I'm done with Jeff Jarrett, he's going to be wishing he would have lost the match.
A lot of I would think millions of our TNA fans are going to miss Mick Foley here.
It's choking me up, man. I'm getting a little weepy. I feel so bad for you.
Well, Foley did take it like a man. You got to admit that, Eric. He did. I mean, he was taking his loss like a man.
Bye, Mick. See ya, Mick. Good luck in your future endeavors, you tub. Bye, Mick. But we're not done quite yet. Because I'm thinking... Hey, Bear Money! I don't think you want to go home quite yet. You guys are just getting warmed up. Why don't you give Double J a little taste of your medicine?
What the?
And we talked earlier how James Storm, Robert Roode, they had become Eric Bischoff's go-to guys, and Bischoff has turned them loose.
This is better than a cold beer on a hot August afternoon, brother. I love this.
Well, I guess no wasting time for you to torture Jeff Jarrett.
No time like the present. Ye friggin' ha.
Watch out.
Chair, and Jarrett goes head first.
Come on now. Come on now. Hey,
it's Jeff Hardy.
What the hell? What the hell?
I guess this wasn't in your game plan.
Damn it anyway. What is it?
Well, Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy arrived on the scene.
Who the heck? Who do they think they are?
RVD has asked for a microphone. I think we're going to find out, Eric.
You got a format? Anybody see this written down? What the hell?
Beer. Money. Where is it? Money. Beer. Oh, whatever. As you know, this man is Jeff Hardy. And of course, I'm Rob Van Dam. Guys, we're just looking to have some fun. And we agreed what a blast we could have bouncing you two goofballs around the ring tonight.
This is BS. This is BS.
You in? You guys are obviously looking for some action too. You interested?
You want us? You want that?
Sounds like a challenge to me.
You got it.
What do you think about that, Eric? I mean, it's the Monday night, and Van Dam laying down a challenge, and Beer Money seems like they accept it.
I want to know who authorized this? Who allowed this to happen? Who do these guys think they are?
Got me, man. I don't know.
Challenge issued, challenge accepted. Will we say it? Jeff Hardy, RVD versus Beer Money. Taz, it was a unique, it was a history-making match just moments ago.
Yeah, we witnessed it, the unfortunate situation here that Mick Foley, gone, fired from TNA.
Eric Bischoff made the match earlier tonight. Assigned Beer Money Incorporated as the special referees. And yes, Jeff Jarrett defeats Mick Foley, and as a result, Mick Foley is gone. Fired from TNA.
Can't believe this. Can't believe it.
And there you see the hardcore legend, TNA's executive shareholder, Mick Foley, backstage here at the Impact Zone.
Don't hug me, my wife's watching. Hey, you got...
Well, Mick had a lot of friends here in TNA, a lot of the TNA superstars. And
for the relationship that he had
with Abyss,
with the Monster Abyss, through the good and through the bad.
What's going on? I love you very much, Mick. Hey, yeah, right. You might even learn to tweet. Tweet me sometime.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Mick Foley, your last match ever with TNA Wrestling. Let's talk about it, kiddo.
I'd rather not. Now's not the time. Okay, Bubba? It's not the time. There's a list of people I'd like to talk to. You'd be very last on that list, okay, pal? I gotta go.
Well, don't let the door hit you in the ass, old-timer.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not involved for this. You understand it?
Oh, God! Foley just knocked out Bubba the Love Sponge.
Well, Mick Foley going out the way Mick would go out with a bang.
Yes! What a night, what a night, what a night. Bro, it's turned out a little rough. Got a bump on the head and all, but overall, kind of like the way things are going.
Well, Foley's gone. What's so great about that?
I promised you I'd get rid of the distractions around here. Foley was nothing but a distraction as far as I'm concerned. Ping! He's gone. He's out of here. It's awesome.
Well, you pushed him to the edge. Then he fought back. Then you beat him up some more. And I thought maybe the way he was fighting back, he was proving himself, and we could have talked, and he might have been an asset, but now he's got a bullet in the head. He's done. Foley's gone. It's over.
You're right. Probably should have been a little more patient.
Well, it's not patient. It's business and personal. I know the deal. I got involved with Sting. That's over, too. So now we go back to the dance. We're here to move this company forward, and we're doing it. But, Jarrett, only business, please. He's getting over with the fans. They love him. He's on a roll. Please, lay off Jarrett.
I can let it go. Put the personal stuff aside. You've been telling me that for a long time. I can do it. As far as I'm concerned, Jeff Jarrett and I, whole new day, fresh start. We're all on the same team. I get it.
Thank you.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Whole new day. Whole new day. By the way, though, the whole Jeff Hardy, RVD, getting involved with beer money, did you set that? Will you be? Nah, never mind, man. Never mind. Whole new day. Whole new day.
Well, you heard it here just a few moments ago. RVD and Jeff Hardy challenged Beer Money to a tag match tonight. And it is official, boys. You've had a lot going on tonight. What's going on?
A lot going on. A lot going on. Aren't you funny, Christy? Yeah, we've had a lot going on. We've been a little busy tonight. But you know what? That's the way we like it. Keep us busy. Because we've had a lot of time to sit around and wait for an opportunity here. And during that time off, we've had a chance to reflect on what was most important to James and I. And the answer was simple. It was to put Beer Money first.
What Robert Roode is trying to say is simple. Unlike you, Jeff Hardy, unlike you, Rob Van Dam, we don't care about these stupid people out here because we are the greatest tag team in the world. We are Beer Money. You guys might not know it, but you're surely going to find out real soon. Sorry about your damn luck.
Well, we now know it's official. Still to come tonight. RVD, Mr. Monday Night, against Jeff Hardy. I'm sorry, with Jeff Hardy against Beer Money. I'm all fired up, baby.
Can't wait to see that tag team matchup. But listen to this. Up next, it's the TNA World Tag Team Champions against each other. Hernandez versus Matt Morgan. It's live on Impact tonight, and it's next.
Fans, this is Don West reminding you all not to miss TNA Live this week as we invade Ozark, Alabama on Thursday and Columbus, Georgia on Friday. Tickets will be starting at only $20, and I'll have a very special deal that will only be available for the people attending the show. Believe me when I tell you that you are not going to want to miss these great upcoming TNA Live events.
Ladies and gentlemen, yet to come tonight, the epic main event matchup featuring TNA mainstays, Beer Money Incorporated, and two men that have hit the scene here in TNA and have taken things by storm, Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam. The two of you have had amazing careers, but you're about to face a career tag team in Beer Money Incorporated.
You know what? This is probably going to blow your mind, but I know a thing or two about tag team wrestling. And after saving Jeff Jarrett, I knew something like this was going to happen.
This isn't our first shindig, JB. Jeff and I know exactly what we're doing. And to give you a little insight, we're showing everyone in the entire TNA universe what makes us special. Firsthand, tonight, it's Beer Money's turn. Courtesy of
Jeff Hardy
and Mr. Monday Night, Rob Van Dam.
I saw what happened between you and Beer Money, and that was some BS. So if you're looking for a little payback tonight, I'm geared up, brother. Let's go get it done.
Since you wanted to get in the ring here with Hernandez, I'm going to make sure you get your opportunity. You're going to be the referee tonight in Hernandez's match against Beer Money.
Well, right now, this is a bad situation here. 2-on-1.
Here comes his tag team partner, the Blueprint, Matt Morgan, headed to the ring just in the nick of time. He's coming over here to the broadcast table.
Look at this. He's my tag partner. You can't tell right now, could you? Because he put himself in another tag match with another tag team partner instead of concentrating on the task at hand, which is defending these damn tag titles come Destination X. He went into business for himself, and this is what happens.
Will they be able to communicate and coexist at Destination X?
It's pretty obvious to see that Hernandez and Matt Morgan are not on the same page. Hernandez and Matt Morgan retain, and I'm a little surprised. I didn't think that was going to go down like that.
The carbon footprint. No! Just moments after, Hernandez had defeated Beer Money to keep the gold. They're still TNA World Tag Team Champions, but he leaves Hernandez down after the carbon footprint.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Fairfield, Connecticut, one half of the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Blueprint,
That is Hernandez, the partner, other half of the tag team champions, and the opponent of Matt Morgan.
Not waiting for any introductions, not even allowing his tag team partner, TNA World Tag Team Champion partner, to get his pyro. And Hernandez, what a toss that was. That's 7 feet, 300 pounds of the Blueprint Matt Morgan that just went flying.
Well, can you blame, oh God, can you blame Hernandez for being this hot, this upset? After what we saw last night.
Yeah, that unpredictable turn of events. They ended up keeping the TNA World Tag Team titles, but, well, the jealousy of the Blueprint Matt Morgan emerged. He is such an egomaniac, Taz.
Well, look, Matt Morgan, highly cocky, conceited, self-centered, arrogant, any other buzzword that you want to mention that is kind of, a bit of a jerk. But Hernandez right now just fired up and beating the holy high hell out of the Blueprint.
Yeah, at the same time, Hernandez, big supermex, he lets his actions do the talking for him, just like that big double sledge to the back of his tag team champion partner.
I was thinking, it's kind of like two brothers that don't get along at times and fight it out and love each other. I don't think that's the case here. I think that's to another level with this deal here. There's not much love.
Two physical specimens squaring off, and Hernandez off that pre-match attack has totally dominated.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. The Matt Morgan.
Hernandez.
Matt Morgan on his
knees.
knees.
In the face of the Blueprint, and Morgan drops down to his knees, and he's pleading and begging for mercy.
I think we've ever seen Morgan do that.
Oof.
Well, Super Mex not having any of that.
So much for that handshake.
Well, there goes Morgan. God, just a 7-footer sailing through the air at the hands of Hernandez. Powerhouse.
Not only Morgan and Hernandez, as you're seeing tonight, but that dream tag match. Jeff Hardy, RVD against Beer Money Incorporated. That's still to come. On what an unpredictable night it's been, to the point where Mick Foley has been fired from TNA.
Still cannot believe that. Here comes Hernandez. I mean, has Morgan had one offensive move?
Zero. Maybe begging off. Hernandez overpowers Morgan, brings him back up to his feet, gonna drive him off into the corner. Here he comes, right at him. Oh, oof.
Oh, Hernandez maybe got a tad overzealous, and the highly intelligent Matt Morgan with a smart counter.
Yeah, desperation move, but it certainly paid off. Able to elevate Hernandez over the top, and he just went straight directly down to the floor. And, you know, Supermix is gonna drag the Blueprint outside.
Oh, went right across the forearm and bicep. Went the arm of Hernandez to that steel ring post.
Caught nothing but steel as Morgan avoided the contact. Blueprint's got him in his sights. Oh, God!
Oh, my God.
Shut up!
Yeah, that was bad, man.
And Morgan came at him with that carbon footprint, and
did you hear that? Did you hear that noise?
Yeah, but that was his head hitting the steel post task.
Let's go! Get him in here! Let's go! Let's go!
A serious situation here.
Yeah.
TNA officials checking on the condition. Is that?
That's homicide.
That's his former longtime,
one of his best
former tag team partner in LAX.
Hernandez's best friend. That was a sick thud. That was, good God.
Keith, I know this isn't scheduled, but we've got to take a commercial break here, guys.
They got to get him to that. They got to get him to the.
And we're back live on Impact, where the EMTs have immobilized the head of Hernandez.
Well, we got to get word on what the deal is here with Sean.
And we're back here on Impact as we review what went down just moments ago, the carbon footprint of the Blueprint Matt Morgan. Just driving Hernandez head right into the steel post.
I gotta go.
Ed, you got somebody calling his wife. Yeah, I've already done it.
Man. Just, you know, it's, I really, look, I know, you know, I know his family's watching the show, you know, right now, we're live, and, I just hope it's not as bad as it looks. So that's,
I mean, do we even speculate here on the possibilities? It's a man who's had serious neck injuries to the point of having neck surgery.
Yeah, I mean, go a step further. Got hit in the head and the skull, brain trauma. I mean, you know, God forbid. But, you know.
And our thoughts are certainly with Hernandez, but ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we've got to switch gears.
Business is business. We're live here. We're doing a show, and we got to move on.
And last night at Destination X, the band reformed. This is it for Scott Hall and Six Pac. Earn a TNA contract with a victory or be banned for life.
Monday, live on Spike, you're going to see the two highest paid cats on TNA contracts.
Eric Young He's been so supportive of Kevin Nash.
Nash is dying to get in that ring and exchange with his former boys. There it is.
The referee didn't see it. Sprayed the paint right in his eyes. Now you talk about being completely blinded.
Oh, look, it's Eric Young.
Yeah, just swinging for the fences, but he connects. And here comes Big Kev. Kevin Nash just moves the referee out of the way. Oh, now what? The jackknife powerbomb for his own tag team partner. Throw him to the Wolfpack. And the double pin on Eric Young. And they've got TNA contracts.
The newest members to the TNA roster, I guess, right? Thanks to their boy, Kevin Nash. Well, I guess for life, you know what, man? Is for real.
One more for the bad guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your TNA Impact main event tag team challenge match, scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing team number 1, Robert Roode, Cowboy James Storm, the team of Beer Money Incorporated.
Beer Money's been busy here tonight.
Yeah, doing double duty, so to speak. Special guest referees earlier when Jeff Jarrett defeated Mick Foley, and as a result, Mick Foley fired from TNA. The resultant post-match action leads us to this main event tag team bout. First ever meeting.
Their opponents first from Battle Creek, Michigan, Rob.
Well, here we go, amidst a Monday night. Gonna get kicking. And it's not even 4:20. More like, what time is it? About 5 to 11.
Rob Van Dam and Jeff Hardy to face Beer Money Incorporated. What an incredible main event match this is going to be.
His tag team partner from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy!
We always talk about it, Taz. Nobody gets a fan reaction like Jeff Hardy.
Well, Jeff Hardy's just a tad different, folks. A little colorful, a little outlandish, a little whacked out, but he can get it done in that ring, and so can his partner.
And I have just received word from the truck. The Spike TV executives, they've signed off on it. We're going to stick with this main event tag team match to its absolute conclusion tonight, live on Impact. Hardy, RVD, Beer Money Incorporated.
I gotta tell you, in my opinion, it's not gonna be easy for Van Dam and Hardy. This is a tag team match. Beer Money, one of the greatest tag teams in the world today. Tremendous cohesiveness, tremendous teamwork, and obvious tremendous chemistry.
And it starts off with Jeff Hardy and the Cowboy James Storm. And Storm immediately goes to the midsection with the boot. Follows up with a big right hand and another right to the jaw, Hardy.
That's the thing with Jeff Hardy. You got to bring it to Jeff quick and try and shut him down as quick as you can, not to let him build momentum. Look at that. Oh! Face first goes Roode.
Oh, and then he's got an answer for Storm. Shoulder block from the outside in, and then, elevates Storm right onto his own partner, Roode.
That was pretty cool. Hey, well, I don't know, Van Dam, I'm sorry. Jeff Hardy looking for something, and, well, my man knows how to use a ladder.
Ladder being put in position. We've got to take a commercial break. We're going to stick with this match to its conclusion. Hardy, RVD, and Beer Money. Check out this live action. Jeff Hardy, RVD, taking it to Beer Money Incorporated. We're going to stay with it to the conclusion tonight, live on Impact. And we're back live, and we're sticking to the conclusion. Impact main event time, tag team match. First ever meeting, Beer Money Incorporated against Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam.
And this thing's been back and forth throughout our commercial break. Look at that moonsault right into the pin. Moonsault body
Foley for RVD on Rude.
That's a smart tag right there, real quick. Beer Money now beating down Van Dam.
Ladies and gentlemen, check out a special UFC Unleashed. Never before seen fights. It's this Wednesday, 9 Eastern and Pacific, right before a new episode of UFC Prime Time. Oh, what a shot!
Well, you might see some kicks like that on Unleashed. That's a nice jumping down. He kicked the what? Jeff Hardy. He did get tagged in, right? These guys are moving so quick, it's hard to keep up.
Swing and a miss by Storm. Oh. Inverted atomic drop by Hardy.
Right on the old yin bag. Watch out. Oh. Jeff Hardy brings this just exciting, exuberance offense. Look at that. Face first.
Front suplex. Drop Storm on his head. Follow cover. Gets 2 and 0 from behind Rude in to make the save.
And Van Dam having none of that by Robert Roode.
Taz, listen to this. I've just received word. Next Monday on Impact, it's going to be knockout champion Tara versus Daphne in a first blood match.
Oh, wow. You gotta be kidding. That's huge.
First time ever, right? First blood?
I'll tell you what, if
next Monday night as we see Beer Money all of a sudden take control.
If Roode keeps stomping on Hardy's face, you might see some blood there. Well, I can tell you this from experience. I had the opportunity to wrestle both RVD in singles and Jeff Hardy in a tag team situation. And Hardy is loaded with resiliency. He can take a ton of punishment, and Roode has no problem.
Pin off the spinning neck breaker. Roode right on top, but no, only able to get 2. Complexion of this match totally turned when Hardy crashed and burned in the corner.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing with high risk. You know, Hardy takes those chances, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But this is, you know, right here. Vintage Beer Money keeping their opponent towards their corner, cutting that ring in half. See that? Hardy realizes he's got to get to Van Dam. But Storm cutting him off.
And ladies and gentlemen, we will have an update next Monday on the condition of Hernandez during the week. Go to TNAWrestling.com where we will update his condition on the TNA website. And boy, Beer Money has just taken control, Taz.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, I said that myself at the top of this match. You know, the cohesive unit that Beer Money is. And now Robert Roode trying to get the head of Van Dam. And Van Dam doesn't usually lose his cool. But referee Brian Hebner trying to keep Van Dam back. Referee Brian Hebner made his debut with TNA last night at Destination X.
Beer Money stays in control as Rude has Jeff Hardy neutralized, but Hardy back up to his feet. He's got that vertical base, unleashes the attack. First the elbows, then the right hand, and how about that jawbreaker?
Yeah, that'll definitely break the jaw. Look, can he follow up? No, he can't.
High angle spine buster by Rude.
That might do it. That was heavy, man.
Leg hook. Hardy down for 2, and no.
And now you see that, again, this is Tag Team Wrestling 101, frequent tags. Now disrespecting, punking out Jeff Hardy is James Storm. Look at that. Wow. That's talk about disrespectful. That's very, I'll tell you what. That'll matter. Van Dam's got to be stewing on that apron. When you know your partner's in dire straits and your opponent is putting it in your face. He kind of spits a loogie at you. That doesn't work well.
Impact Zone. Cheering on Jeff Hardy as he tries to mount the comeback. Again, it's the elbows to the midsection that gets him started. Swinging and miss with the clothesline by Storm. Oh, they both go for the cross-body block, and they both connect.
Yeah, it could be the turning point in the match, Mike. Which one of these men will get to a vertical base first and have the wherewithal to tag their partners in.
What a night this has been on this live Impact. Mick Foley fired as a result of a defeat to Jeff Jarrett in a match made by Eric Bischoff. Sting named the captain of Team Flair for Lockdown. Abyss the captain for Team Hogan. What an eventful night it's been, Taz, as we see Hardy get the tag into RVD, but I'm not sure the referee saw it.
The referee was trying to stop. Listen, definitely highway robbery at its blatant best by Beer Money. Nobody does it better. Impressive. You might not like it, but it's effective. You see that that ladder, that steel ladder, still set up on the outside. It was set up by Van Dam earlier, and I think it was Hardy too. And see if that comes into play. Look at that uppercut by James Storm.
Tag team strategy, the game plan of Beer Money has been so effective in cutting off the ring, using those quick tags, the double teams as well behind the back of the referee. Well, and you see the frustration from RVD.
You heard the endorsement earlier by Eric Bischoff himself joining us at the announce desk here about Beer Money. Well, he's basically saying these are his go-to guys, and with that cut, look at this.
Eye of the storm, but Hardy able to drop down and land on his feet.
What I was saying was that could kind of motivate you when the man in charge, he's got your back, but who's in charge now? Hardy!
The Impact Zone rocks.
Jeff Hardy's got to try to get to his corner to get Rob Van Dam in this match.
But check out the ring positioning, Taz. Hardy on the far side.
Don't worry,
Hardy. Got a long way to go to get to RVD.
Might be long to you and me, but you never know what Hardy. He could spring up and jump across that thing like that.
Rude's legal. So is RVD. Oof. Dex Rude. Series of running clotheslines. Van Dam super kick on the money. Flying elbow and forearm shot for Storm. Oh, spin kick in the corner for Rude.
Trust me, I blocked many a kicks with my face from Van Dam, and it hurts like hell. Look at that. Huge monkey flip. Mr. Monday Night's gonna soar, baby. He's about to fly high.
Big time rider kick off the top.
One,
cover two. Oh, desperation move by Storm to break up the pin.
Tremendous tag team ability by Beer Money. Great save by James Storm, but that kick to the mush. Front slam.
Usually leads to this move. Split leg moonsault.
Awesome. He's got him. What's going on?
Referee refused to make the count, and then RVD turns into that clothesline for Rude, and here comes Hardy in.
I believe, if my memory's correct, I don't think Storm was legal. That's the reason why. Oh!
From outside, Storm connects with the kick.
Rude's the legal man.
Double team takeover by Beer Money on Hardy. Got to agree with you, that had to be the situation.
Yeah, this is not referee Brian Hebden's first rodeo. He knows what he's doing. Nice back sweep by Rude. Watch out. Oh, my God.
Catapulted RVD into the Storm DDT. Another Rude cover. He's got two and no.
Man, Van Dam spiked right on top of his head. Still had the wherewithal to kick out. This thing's like a car wreck out here.
Rude measures Hardy. Doubles him over with the boot.
Nice count. Look at this.
What a reversal.
Bam! Twist of fate.
But from outside, Storm hooks the leg of Hardy.
Tremendous again. Woof. But quick.
Hardy able to slide under the ladder and then drives the ladder right into the face of Storm.
Right in the button, right on the jaw. Right, hold on. Rolling thunder time, baby.
Bam.
Here we go.
The top by Hardy.
They're not done.
Five-star frog splash by RVD.
Good Lord.
1, 2, got him. Here are your winners, Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam.
What a match right here, baby, live on Impact. That was off the chain. What a victory for Van Dam and Jeff Hardy. Wasn't easy.
And they're the victors. First ever historic meeting between these two tag teams. And the victory goes to Jeff Hardy and RVD.
Big time excitement. Let's take another look at some of the action right here. This is what Bam was shut down James Storm. trying to help his partner, Robert Roode, rolling thunder. And then I believe Hardy came off the top next. Then Van Dam came off the top. Robert Roode was just another victim.
Yes, all punctuated with that 5-star frog splash that gets the victory for RVD and Jeff Hardy.
That's Eric Young.
Eric Young slides into the ring.
Wait a minute. Okay.
I'm going to keep this real short and sweet. I just talked to Hulk and TNA management, and next week, live on Impact, we're going to have ourselves a little 6-man tag. It's going to be Waltman, Hall, and you, Big Kev, against me, Eric Young, and allow me to introduce to you my tag team partners.
You hear that, Ted?
That's heavy, man.
Next Monday night on Impact, the band, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Six Pack, to face Eric Young, RVD, and Jeff Hardy, plus first time ever, the first blood match, the TNA Knockout Champion Tara versus Daphne.
Sounds like an Impact you're not going to want to miss. This one was pretty damn good in my book. Wow.
The opportunity for Eric Young to gain revenge against Kevin Nash comes 1 week from tonight, Taz.
Oh, yeah, not just Kevin Nash. I mean, Six Pack, Hall, against these 3 men. Eric Young just dropping a bomb big time out here.
Yeah,
Place is going nuts.
How about that for recruiting tag team partners on the fly? RVD, Jeff Hardy, they say, bring it on, the band. Nash, Hall, Six Pack against Eric Young, Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy,